Hi friends, Andariki Namaste. My name is Rutvik. You are watching Architect English. Friends, in this video, we are going to discuss about the LCD technology in detail, as I said in previous video. To know about the LCD display, first of all, we want to know about liquid crystal. Liquid crystal is nothing but the substance which is in the form of semi-solid. Like it is neither in the form of solid, neither in the form of liquid. Its state is in between liquid and solid. So this is the liquid crystal material. This liquid crystal material acts as pixel in the case of this LCD displays. And the next thing we want to know about is polarization. Polarization is the main thing that we should know to understand the working of LCD display. What is polarization? Polarization is nothing but allowing of only certain amount of light through a material. That is nothing but polarization. For example, here I have polarizer. This is polarizer, and the light is coming to this polarizer. In this polarizer, I have fixed the vertical. I have fixed the vertical path. That means when the light source is hit the polarizer, then it will allow only the vertical component of light to pass through it. Remaining all components of light are rejected. For example, you can observe here the working of polarizer, how it will work. See, before polarization, here the two components of light is coming. After getting polarization, only one component of light is coming out. You can observe here. The next thing, working. Before going to working, we want to know about the construction, the structure of the LCD display. So here you can see the structure of LCD display. It has backlight layer, polarizers, electrodes and liquid crystal layer, and again positive electrode and polarizer and cover display. So this is the structure of LCD. Now we want to know about each layer. First layer is backlight layer. What it will do? Backlight layer, it is the origin of the LCD structure. That means it will generate the light. There are two types of lights, as I said in previous video. One is fluorescent light, another one is LED light. We have two types of lighting as backlight. We can use either one. Either we can use fluorescent light or we can use LED light. And then next step, the next layer is polarizer. Polarizer, what it will do? It will allow only certain amount of light to pass to the next layer, that is electrodes. Actually, the backlight is producing the light in all directions. What this polarizer do? It will allow only certain amount of light which is required for the display, which is required for the working. So that amount of light is passed through the polarizer and remaining light is rejected by the polarizer. And the next thing is electrodes. One is negative electrode and another is positive electrode. These electrodes are made up of indium tin oxide. Why we are using indium tin oxide? It is the material which is in transparent nature, so that we can pass the light easily through it. That's why we are using indium tin oxide as that electrodes, as the electrodes. So here we have negative electrode in front of polarizer and positive electrode in front of liquid crystal layer. What will happen here? When we apply voltage to the electrodes, then the pixels in the liquid crystal layer gets energized. That means the liquid crystals has some molecules. It is made up of some molecules like CH2 molecules. So those molecules alignment get changes when we apply the voltage. These molecules has structure like this. So the alignment of molecules in the pixel get changes. So that will be happen when we apply the voltage to the liquid crystal layer. And then the next step, next layer, after the positive electrode, the next layer is polarizer. Again here is also one more polarizer. So this front polarizer is the second polarizer. We have first polarizer in front of backlight, and it is another polarizer which is in front of this positive electrode. What it will do, it is also do the same work which the back polarizer does. It will allow only certain amount of light to pass to the cover display. So there in the cover display, on the cover display, we will see the content which we are seeing. So this is the structure of normal LCD. The next part is working. The first step of working is the backlight. We turn on the backlight, then the light falls on the polarizer. This polarizer allow only certain amount of light to the next layer. And here we are having two electrodes. One is negative electrode, one is positive electrode, and in between we have liquid crystal layer. Before applying voltage, the alignment of molecules in the pixel is like this, and when we apply the voltage to the liquid crystal layer, then the alignment of these molecules will changes. So according to this alignment, the intensity of light that is passing to the next layer will get changes. And the next layer is what? Again polarizer. It is also do the same thing which the back polarizer does. This also allows only certain amount of light and rejects the unwanted light. And the final layer is cover display. Here we are seeing the content. So this is the working of the LCD, normal LCD, which we are using in the railway stations, likewise. The next part is, as we are having two types of displays mainly in our mobiles. One is TFT LCD display, another one is IPS LCD display. So first thing I want to discuss about TFT LCD. What is TFT LCD? TFT LCD, we know this is color display. Previously I have explained the normal display which has no color, only one color. We are seeing in railway stations, only red color we are seeing. So that type of technology I have explained now. And the next technology is color display. Color display. What is the difference between this normal LCD structure and this color display is, there are mainly three changes in the structure of color display. The first change is we have TFT array. In the case of this color display, this TFT array is attached with the negative electrode. And the second change is the color filter. This color filter present in front of the positive electrodes. See here you are seeing differences between the color display and normal display structures. And the third change, the main change is the pixels. In the case of color display, each pixel consists of three subpixels. One is R, one is G, one is B. One is red color pixel, one is green color pixel, one is blue color pixel. Here again one more thing is, each subpixel is connected to each transistor in the TFT array. TFT means we all know thin film transistors. So each transistor is connected to each subpixel. Because of this, we can control the voltage for each subpixel individually. Now let me explain the working of this TFT LCD or color display. This is the structure of TFT LCD. As I said earlier, there are mainly three differences between this TFT LCD and normal LCD. First difference is this TFT array. This TFT layer is combined with this electrode layer in the case of TFT LCD display. And the next second change is here glass filter, color filter. This color filter not there in normal LCD displays. And then third change is this liquid crystal layer pixels. For example, In the case of this TFT LCD, let us consider this as pixel. So this pixel is subdivided into 3 subpixels R, G and B. Red color, green color and blue color. Why we are using only red, green, blue? Because with the combination of these red, green and blue colors, we can able to produce some millions of colors. That's why we are using only red, green, blue colors. So this is the subpixel. Here it have, suppose see, this is the pixel. This is red color, green color, blue color. These 3 subpixels. So these 3 subpixels are connected to this TFT electrode. That means each subpixel is connected to one transistor. For example, symbolically we can represent like this. Like this. See, each transistor is connected to each subpixel. So with the help of this, we can control voltage to each subpixel separately instead of whole. So now what will happen? See, for example, we want white color. So what is the color combination of white? Red color 100%, green color 100%, blue color 100%. So that means if the intensity of light through the red pixel, green pixel and blue pixel are same, see, this red, green, blue with the same intensity passes to this color filter. What will happen here? See, the colors, the 3 colors which are coming from each pixel are merged here, merged and combined, and one color we will get as output. So this is the white color. For example, if you want yellow color, what is the color combination of yellow color?
Suppose let us take red is 20%, green is 50% and blue is 30%.
So here the 20% of red and 50% of green, 30% of blue, these 3 from the next pixel passes to the color filter. What will happen here? These 3 are merged and the combination of these 3 colors will get as output from the color filter. So this is the yellow color we are getting. So like this we can generate colors through the TFT LCD display. So these colors only display on our screen. So this is how the color display works. And then next display, that is IPS LCD display. The main difference between this TFT LCD and IPS LCD is the molecules which are arranged in a pixel are in parallel position. So due to this parallel position, the IPS LCD allow more light through the liquid crystal layer. So that's why the IPS LCD display is more brighter when compared to this TFT LCD display. That is the main change between this IPS LCD and TFT LCD. So that's all for today. If you find this video as informative, please like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you.